Hey, what's up guys, Chillis here, and welcome back to another Fate reaction. Gonna be starting Fate Zero, actually. Now, I want to give a little disclaimer. I have seen episode 1 before. But I put out a poll asking, like, hey, I've seen episode 1. Oh, I should say, I watched episode 1 to start a reaction series before, 2 years ago now. And that footage got corrupted, which made me not want to watch anymore. Because I was like, well, fuck, my footage is gone. So I never watched episode 2 or anything beyond that. But I put out a poll asking, hey, if I was to start it again, would y'all want to see an episode 1 video, even though it wouldn't be blind? Or if I should go on to, like, straight to episode 2? And it was 20-0 in favor of me going through episode 1, even though I've already seen it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be as you can see from the title, it's gonna be more of like a watch along kind of discussion thing, like discussing things that yeah, pretty much just discussing things. It won't really be reaction. I remember the majority of it, even though it's been 2 years. But everything after episode 2 and beyond, aside from the stuff that gets talked about in Fate Stay Night itself, about the events of Fate Zero, will be completely blind. Again, I know how it ends, obviously, because, again, Fate literally talks about it. But yeah, that's about it. This will be the only full length, again, because I've already seen it, it'll be more of a discussion, that's why it's full length. Everything else, all the, like, normal length, 24-minute episodes, will be cut down to, like, 10 to 12 minutes. Like normal reaction videos, and I do plan to save the full lengths though for the future. I might start a Patreon. I don't know yet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. Let's see. Seen episode 1, check. Know how it ends, obviously, because of Fate Stay Night, check. I know who 4 of the servants are. Obviously, Saber and Gilgamesh, or Artoria and Gilgamesh. I know the writer is Alexander the Great, and I know that I didn't know who the wizard or who the wizard was, or mage class, but I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I do know who he is, so it won't be a surprise when it tells me. So yeah, those are all the things I know. And yeah, I've been prattling on for 3.5 minutes, so let's get started. Fate Zero episode 1. Discussion, because whatever. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Plus, okay, I won't say I'm glad that things worked out the way they did, because obviously having the blind reaction gone kind of sucks, but I also wasn't entirely happy with my reaction to episode 1. I was kind of in a poor mood when I recorded it, so I'm really excited to learn more about Iris Feel, because Fate, I feel like Fate Stay Night mentioned her like once, but it was pretty bare on the details. Like, I think it was just like a brief mention. I guess in the UBW anime there is that one scene of her, like, spirit coming and talking to Ilya. Also, I really like this bit, like showing that he like it wasn't just a kind of forced relationship. Like he actually did care about Irisville and Ilya for that matter. Like I really like that it shows that. Um, yeah. Oh god, what was I talking about? Oh, right. Another thing I do know is that the like little like phantom Iris that goes and talks to Ilya is like actually Avenger inhabit like like using the dead corpse of Irisville. Um, because I went looking into the Avengers like wiki when I was playing Hollow Ataraxia, and I accidentally saw that. I was like, well, fuck, that's another bit of Fate Zero gone. Um, so yeah. Sorry for that little jump. My my it started buffering, so I had to wait for it to fix itself and stop buffering. But as I was saying, yeah, I saw that little tidbit about Avenger using Iris's body to like corrupt Ilya. That's the one other little thing I know, aside from the ending as well as the events of episode one. Ah, yes, the meeting of the Tosaka father, the fucking Grand Priest and Kirei. Yeah. Did he really have no connection to magic from the get go? That seems kind of weird. Like that's something that never made sense to me from this. Is that how was he chosen? Was it purely because the Grail was corrupted that he was able to be chosen, even though he wasn't a mage or a magi? But I don't know. Also, yeah, from what I remember of episode one, the Toseka father seemed like a bit of a scumbag, and everything we ever really saw of him. Because I think he's mentioned a couple times in FSN and HA. He never came off as a good guy, but I guess it's just how all magi are. Tokyomi, that's his name. Uh huh. I don't know. The Tokyomi doesn't really seem like the kind of guy who use it for. I don't know. And that. Oh right, to reach the root. I almost forgot about that. Hmm. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I guess I guess reaching the root's probably the least concerning thing that could be done with it, I suppose. Isn't that highly unusual, though? Like, oh yeah, a man of the church just becomes a mage, even though they consider them heretics. Well, sort of. I don't know, it just seems highly irregular. That's a good question. I don't actually remember this bit. I don't remember the answer to this. Hmm. I mean, didn't that seem like a bit of a tip-off that something's wrong if because he jumped right into it? Like, the fact that Tokiomi wasn't a bit more... Hello? Camera? There we go. What the heck? The fact that Tokiomi wasn't a bit more concerned about being betrayed. Because they mentioned this in Fate Stay Night that Kirei stabs Tokiomi in the back. Like, you think he would have seen that coming because of Kirei's, like, somewhat willingness to go along with this, like, fairly easily. Ah, yes, the mother. Man, we'll get to it here in like 10, 15 minutes or something. But I feel so fucking bad for this guy. Like Kariya, I feel bad that his family is the way it is the way it is. Yeah, she's like, "Hey, you bring me something?" It's weird though, because he is never mentioned in Fate Stay Night. They probably didn't even think of writing him as a character until Fate Zero. Like he probably wasn't even a thought in FSN. So it makes sense, but still, like the fact that he's not mentioned in FSN or even Whole Ataraxia is just really weird. Because you think at least in Hollow Ataraxia they probably would have started thinking about his character somewhat, but no. Which is fucked up because it's your daughter, right? Like, I want to know what happens to her though, because like yeah, we obviously know Kirei kills the dad, but does he kill the mom too? Like what? Or she get caught in the crossfire at some point along the way? Like she just disappears too. Fuck you, Zoken. don't talk about Sakura that way, you old fucking. Mm. Man, I do have a lot of respect for this guy. Like, obviously he's not successful, but the fact that he's willing to do this for someone who was barely even a niece to him, technically. Like, is he like he's been gone? It's like who knows where he's been, you know? But he he's a real one for that, or for this, I should say. Also, I might need to pause this and fix it because the audio is really desynced for me. Like, it's pretty bad. Like, I can fix it. Well, there won't even be audio for you on the YouTube end, but for me, it's pretty bad. This dude's the. Uh, I'm sure he ends up dead because again, there's no mention of him in Epicenter HA. But the fact that he goes this far to try and help her is like he might he might be like top 10 bravest anime characters, like willing to subject himself to this just to save a little girl. Like, oh man, Kariya is a real one, man. All right. I'm gonna pause it really quick. Y'all won't see the pause. I'll just like cut to like immediately to where it is. But I need to fix this desync. It's bad. So yeah, I'll see y'all in a second. Seems like the audio's fixed. The mouths seem good to the audio. Ah, right, the professor. I do know. Oh, another thing that I do know. I know this guy survives because he has his own anime. It could be a prequel. I'll admit it could be a prequel, but I don't think it is. From what little I know, so I think this guy survives. And Wave of Velvet, he appears in the epilogue of the UW anime, so I know that these two survive. Yeah. And the yeah, don't get too excited with Velvet, please. You better get roasted. I mean, Yeah, what about it? No, it's not. Also, are you really that good though? Like, like if he was at like the top of his class, right? Then it would make sense for him to like be like, okay, like my family's only had 3 generations, whereas everyone else here is like 7, 8, 9 generations, right? But like, if that's not the case, why would he be like, "Oh, I'm so talented. You should be able to pay attention to me." Also, this might be the stupidest thing this guy could have done. If he had any idea, like what the hell, like, because he reads about it, right? He knows what the Holy Grail War is. Why he would, when he's still essentially a student, like purposefully get himself involved. This is the stupidest thing he could have fucking done. Like, top three like dumbest things you could do is get yourself involved when you weren't chosen, like by the Grail itself. Like, it's just it's so dumb. Like, like I don't know. Maybe I'll come to like this guy, but again, since I've only watched episode one, all I know is that he takes this artifact to be able to summon a heroic spirit, and it's just ridiculous. Like, why you'd willingly get involved in this shit is beyond me. That's what you took from all this. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right, but like, wait, hang on. How would he have known that package? Wait, did I miss something? How did he know that package was related to the Holy Grail War for him to go looking into it? Like I'll have to double check, but that's the package. Just okay, I don't know. Yeah, I had to find a new one because his was jacked. You sure about that? I wonder what this spy. You mean assassin? I guess he could be a spy in the. I guess he maybe was a spy in the. And he's in the. Because like a spy for the Hassan, whatever. I wonder what his noble phantasm is. Because the FSN one, the true one, had the like heart stealing, or like the weird. I don't even know what you call it. The fucking I don't know, it was weird, but hmm? Mhm. Yeah, the perfect battle mage essentially, who's hunted down multiple magi. Mm-hmm. The the badass. In his time, I guess he's been kind of out of it for the last 9 years, but yeah, doesn't he carry a gun? I, I feel like I snipe, yeah, sniping, poisoning, bombs in public, yeah. Yeah, so a lot of innocent people died while hunting his quarries. Yeah. Like, I feel like it goes deeper than that, but I don't know. Iris kind of cute though. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, what, you know, I don't know. What anime girls aren't? Necromancy. You'd think that'd be outlawed. Oh, that's adorable. I forgot that was a line. That's supposed to be a secret. Oh no, okay, I see what they're doing there. After his command seal appeared, they split. Yeah. I will say, I do hope we get some more. Like, there's a whole like fucking 25 episodes of this, so I assume we're gonna get some like details on Kiritsugu's past. At least I would like to. I can't imagine they'll just make it pure action. And yeah, the fact that they're both studying each other, like, this fucking guy. I also hope she doesn't die like early on, because I do want to see some of their relationship, like see what their relationship was really like. I don't know. You tell me, Kirei. I mean, that means he can counter pretty much anything, right? Like, if he remembers all of it, he could counter everything. They both find the other completely inexplicable. Like, what does this fucking mean? What it? Oh man. the bu- uh, mm, I wonder if he stopped because he fell in love with Iris, or if they hired him and then fell in love. That's what I'm interested in. Like which came first? Like, is he doing this because he loves her, and so to be with her, he has to do this for them, or did they hire him and then he fell in love? I don't know. Oh man. Yeah, you just gotta win, save Sakura. I want to know who the. Obviously, don't tell me, but I am curious about who the Berserker is. Because I know it's someone in like full armor. Like, which is very different from Hercules from FSN. Um, yeah. And yeah, he wasn't in the report, right? Waiver? I don't think he was in the report. I was talking during the report about the mages, so I don't remember if he was or not. Yeah. I mean, probably. I feel bad for them though, right? Like they just random ass old people chilling, living their life. The mage comes in, fucking hypnotizes them. Yeah. I that's one thing I'm not looking forward to in this. The fact that I have to prepare myself for him kind of treating Saber like a tool. I'm like I'm not looking forward to that at all. Also, it's interesting to me how like even Kiritsugu's like coveting King Arthur as like the ultimate heroic spirit. But I feel like there are legends like heroic legends that go like way like more impressive than King Arthur. So it's interesting that Nasu, you know, Type Moon like thought of King Arthur as the like the penultimate like warrior. I don't know. It's weird. But Saber never finds out. I don't think because she didn't have like a high opinion, right, of Kitsu. Like she thought of him as a competent like master, but like didn't I don't think she knew about his wish of wanting to save people. I don't think, 'cause like I'm pretty sure she didn't. And why are you gonna do that? Huh? Yeah. Totally not stab him in the back. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, look. If he promised you, right, and then you came back and your father was dead, then you'd be even more hurt. They didn't keep his promise. Like, I mean, to be fair, Kiriya's the one who ends up killing him, right? But like, still, yeah, pep talk. I mean, I guess it kind of was. Oh yeah, he'll take care of him, all right. For sure, for sure. Goddamn Ren. The fossil of the very first skin shed by a snake. I don't know how the fuck you got that. I would have thought it was degraded by now, but sure. Also, shouldn't you have waited to summon yours until you got that instead of summoning the assassin right away? Kind of. Again, I don't know if in Beyond episode 1, but I do like this guy a lot. And I feel so fucking horrible for him. Like, he knows he's gonna die at the end of even if he wins, he's gonna die. Like, oh man. I just want to know why he's never mentioned in. Again, FSN makes sense, but not even in HA is he mentioned. Because, you know, FSN, you know, maybe they just hadn't thought of his character, right? Oh. You shouldn't make promises like that, Kariya. You really shouldn't. Yeah, she knows. Yeah, I guess. Oh, wait, no, doesn't the Berserker class, like, can't it overwhelm the Master and make them go mad? Kari is not gonna remain that nice guy, is he? He's gonna be someone else by the time, probably by the time episode 2 rolls around, to be honest. Oh god. Wait, isn't Gilgamesh Kire's servant? Why is Tokiomi doing the summoning? There he is. So, I do know everybody loves this fucking guy. Everybody loves, the writer. Again, I think it's Alexander the Great. Like, everybody loves him. So, you know, I'll see what the hype's about over fucking Alex here. And then fucking Gilgamesh. What do you mean? It's you know, it's King Arthur. Maybe not the gender you thought they'd be, but you know, it's that's hilarious. Because Kiritsugu obviously, you know, then they know who that's supposed to be King Arthur. Obviously, Shiro didn't know going in at all who it'd be. I mean, he didn't even mean to summon her. But like, Kiritsugu's like, who the fuck? I thought I was summoning King Arthur. So I don't know, that's funny to me. Wait. I'll see that. Oh yeah, that's the Lancer. I don't know who the Lancer is, but he looks a lot like Kushulain from Fate Stay Night. They're obviously not the same person. I guess he doesn't. Well, I mean, he does a little bit. He kind of looks like him. Like, I don't know if that was on purpose or what. Also, why does Kira have like an assassin, like a mercenary lady with a gun with him? Dude, I can't get over the fucking mage class, how they look. Like, the fucking bug eyes, man. Again, so okay. So me knowing the mage class's name, or sorcerer or whatever, wasn't even something I went looking into. Someone spoiled it in a YouTube comment for, I don't even remember what it was. This was a while ago. I don't remember what series of mine they spoiled it under. But yeah, someone put it, I was like, oh well, I guess I know that now. But again, I don't remember it off the top of my head. But I won't. But you know, it's gonna be one of those things where, like, when it's said, I'll be like, oh yeah. But I won't be surprised by it, right? Man. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to seeing what becomes of Kariya. Again, I like the guy, at least as he was in episode 1. He's not gonna be that way by the end. I don't even know if he'll even last the first 10 episodes. He could die pretty early on, I don't know. Also, we haven't even seen the Master of Lancer, right? Like, we saw them in the, I think that's the intro, because we didn't see the intro at the start. Did we? I don't know. But yeah, am quite curious as to that, as to, why they didn't show us the actually, hang on, let me look at that again, because my eyes immediately focused on the Lancer. I didn't look at the Master when it was like going through them all. There's Waver. There's, oh no, El Malloy has the Lancer. Wait, I just completely blanked that before. Who the fuck is this dude with the caster class? Who are you? Whomst? Yeah, I guess we'll. I honestly, God thought El Malloy would have the caster class. Okay. I guess we'll find out who he is probably next episode. I would think. But yeah. That's gonna be it for episode 1. Again, episode 2 and everything beyond that, so episode 2 and forward will all be blind. This episode, again, like I said, episode 1 wasn't. But yeah, again, I feel bad for Kariya. By the time he actually dies, he's not gonna be the same person. Like, he was sitting in, like, an alley on trash with, like, bottles next to him. Like, he is not in a good place at all. And won't be. Ever. And yeah, I don't know who the fuck the master of the caster is. Because again, I didn't get shown in episode 1. And again, why does Tokiomi summon the assassin, even though he has an artifact that's gonna bring about who they think will be the most powerful servant? Like, why? Like, why not wait for that, then summon that, then have Kira summon the final servant? Like, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. But anyway, that's gonna do it. Thank you all for watching. And again, episode 2 and beyond will be blind, but they'll also be trimmed down to 10, 12 minutes. And again, I will save the full reactions to maybe put on a Patreon in the future. I don't know yet, but I'll hang on to the full reactions. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in episode 2. Later.